how to solve any hard class. Enjoy! So I just wanted to come on here real quick. I just left church here at Santa Clara University. This church is absolutely magic. In all my lowest moments, I've come here, and all the times I needed God's help and I prayed about everything here, God answered it 10 times better than what I could have imagined. But I wanted to just come on here and make a video real fast. So in one video I talked about, how do you find your major in college? How do you get past challenges in classes that give you a headache, right? So I've always come here and I've said, God help me, and God help me through it. But I think I wanted to come on here also and share something else about learning. Whenever you're stuck in a class that gives you a big headache, like why am I taking this class? I hate it, I don't like it, right? But then here's how to solve that so the class is no longer a headache for you. Ask yourself, learn the language. You got to learn the language. Don't just work on solving the problem or getting the right answer. Understand what it means. Go for tutoring. Ask questions in the tutoring. Why did we get that number? Why is it like this? And ask yourself questions. Why am I stuck, right? An example is I took American government when I was in community college. I needed it to graduate and get my associates. I did not like that class, but it's only after I look back on the class, after I passed it and I got help, I went for tutoring and everything, I look back and I'm like, I see why it's so important. I even emailed the instructor recently and I said, thank you for your class. It's helping me as a multimedia journalist, as a critical thinker, and as a problem solver. So ask yourself, when you go for tutoring, when you get help, what does it mean? Why did we get that number? Why is it like this? Why do we have to write in this style? Ask yourself those questions. Understand why we got that answer. Why is it like this? Or when you're writing an essay and someone says your essay is not well written, you're like, why is it not well written? What did I do different? What did I do wrong? What was wrong with that paragraph? What was wrong with this paragraph? When you try to understand the language of what you're learning in a class and why we got that answer and trying to understand how we got the answer, you'll be a better learner of school. You'll better be a student of learning. You'll be good in your grades because you're not just looking at how to get the answer. You're understanding why. You're understanding on a deeper level. If you're just looking to getting the answer, if you're just looking at how to get the right answer and you're not thinking about how we got it or why we got it so you can figure it out for yourself, then you're only going to go as far as I passed. I got the answer. Thank God. I'm out of the door. Don't do that. Understand what it means, because it'll help you not only when you finish the class, but when you graduate and you go on to your professional career. You'll be like, I'm glad I took that class. I'm glad I worked really hard and I got through, because now I understand why it's so important. So I just wanted to come on here and share that with all of you. And I'll probably title this video, How to Be Good at Learning and How to Understand Any Class You're in so you're not stuck. Hey, so I just watched the video back and I found out, I just wanted to say this quick thing. When you understand when you got to learn the language, like I shared, learn the language of how we got that answer, how we got that solution, and why it's written that way, and solving the problem will be easy. Doing well in the class will be easy. And I wanted to share, if you give your absolute everything in the class and it's still not working out, you're like wondering, what am I going to do? It's still not working out. I've done everything I can to understand the language. Don't think about the grade as everything. The grade is not everything. It's what you learn in the class. I've gotten, back in community college, like I shared in the last video, I got C's. But then but that doesn't take away from what I learned. I still use the classes, every single class I ever took in college, to my life professionally and on a personal level. And it made me a better critical thinker and problem solver in those ways. So don't necessarily think about the grade as everything. Do your best. And if you find that the grades are still not going the way you like, and it's not working out, you gave your everything, you did your best. This is where you need to pray to God. God, what do you want me to do? Show me what you want me to do. And God will lead you to where you want to go in terms of your major and what you're passionate about. And just keep doing that. Going in terms of your passion, planning properly. White collar smarts with a blue collar heart. As a friend of mine, as a really good soccer coach I crossed paths with once told me, white collar smarts with a blue collar heart. So you got to work hard, but you gotta work with your heart, but you gotta work smart at the same time. So if you give everything, you're trying to learn the language, solving the problem will be easy. But if it doesn't work out and your major is not going the way you want, sit on it, go with in terms of your passion, ask God, what do you want me to do? And God will lead you to where you're meant to go, as long as you keep putting the work in and you're around positive people and you put your trust in Him. And yeah, pretty much, because I switched my major from kinesiology to communication studies because science is not in my alley at the time. And so I switched to communication studies. And even though years later now I have an associate's in science I got recently over the summer, but it's all because of God. I said, God, what do you want me to do? Show me what you want me to do. And in the end, at the time, I was having a passion for marketing, and God showed me communication studies. So yeah, I just wanted to come on there and put that as probably the bonus clip for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.